Ever felt that little jolt of panic? You're trying to pay for something online, or maybe you're tapping your card in a shop, and nothing happens. The payment just hangs there, leaving you staring blankly at the screen or the cashier with a growing sense of awkwardness. You might even get a notification on your phone, but it's cryptic, unhelpful, and definitely not the confirmation you were hoping for. We've all been there, right? In today's fast-paced world, where instant transactions are the norm, a delayed or seemingly failed payment can be incredibly frustrating. It throws a wrench in our plans, makes us question our balance, and sometimes even leaves us feeling a little bit foolish. Now, if you're a Monzo user, you've likely experienced this scenario, and the key to resolving it often lies right in the palm of your hand, your Monzo app. Monzo, known for its transparent and user-friendly approach to banking, has a robust system in place to ensure the security of your transactions. This often involves a simple yet crucial step, approving the transaction within the app itself. But what exactly does this approval process look like? Why is it even necessary? And what do you do if you're not seeing that all-important notification? That's precisely what we're diving into today. We're going to break down the Monzo transaction approval process step by step, ensuring you're never left hanging again. Think of it like this: Monzo is acting as your financial bodyguard. When a transaction is initiated, especially a larger one or one with a new merchant, Monzo wants to double-check that it's really you making the purchase. This added layer of security protects you from fraudulent activity and gives you greater control over your spending. So, let's get into the nitty-gritty. You're at the checkout, online or in person, and the payment seems to be stuck. What's the first thing you should do? Grab your phone and open your Monzo app. Most of the time, when a transaction requires your approval, Monzo will send a push notification directly to your phone. This notification will pop up on your lock screen and within the app itself. It's usually pretty clear, something along the lines of "approve this transaction" or "confirm your payment." Tap on that notification. This will take you directly into your Monzo app, usually to a specific screen detailing the transaction in question. Here, you'll typically see key information like the amount of the transaction, the merchant you're paying, and the date and time. Take a quick glance to make sure everything looks correct. Is this the amount you expected to pay? Is it the right shop or website? Once you've verified the details, you'll usually find a clear button or prompt asking you to approve the transaction. This might say something like "approve," "confirm payment," or even include a security question or biometric authentication like your fingerprint or Face ID. Tap that button or follow the on-screen instructions to complete the approval. Once done, you should see a confirmation message within the Monzo app, and hopefully, the payment will go through successfully at the till or online. Now, what happens if you don't receive that push notification? Don't panic. There are a few reasons why this might happen, and several ways to troubleshoot. First, make sure your phone's notifications are enabled for the Monzo app. It sounds obvious, but it's easily overlooked. Head to your phone settings, find the notifications section, and then locate the Monzo app. Ensure that Allow Notifications is toggled on and that you've allowed alerts, sounds, and badges. Secondly, check your phone's internet connection. A weak or unstable Wi-Fi or mobile data connection can sometimes prevent notifications from coming through promptly. Try switching between Wi-Fi and mobile data or moving to an area with better reception. If your notifications are enabled and your internet connection is strong, the next step is to manually check your Monzo app. Even if you didn't receive a push notification, there might still be a pending transaction awaiting your approval within the app itself. Open your Monzo app and head to your main feed, which usually displays your recent transactions and account balance. Look for a transaction that's marked as pending or requires your attention. It might have a slightly different visual indicator or a specific message associated with it. Tap on this pending transaction. You should then see the same details as you would with a push notification, along with the option to approve or decline the payment. Follow the on-screen prompts to complete the approval. Another reason why you might not be seeing an approval request is if the transaction is below a certain threshold that Monzo deems low risk. For smaller, everyday purchases, Monzo often won't require explicit in-app approval to make the process smoother and faster. However, for larger amounts or transactions with new or unfamiliar merchants, the approval step is more likely to be triggered. It's also worth noting that sometimes there might be a slight delay in the notification appearing. Give it a minute or two. If the payment is still hanging and you haven't received a notification, then proceed with manually checking your app. In rare cases, there might be a technical issue on Monzo's end or with your phone's operating system that's preventing the notification from being delivered. If you've tried all the troubleshooting steps above and you're still having issues, it might be worth contacting Monzo's customer support directly through the in-app chat function. They'll be able to investigate further and provide specific guidance. To avoid these situations altogether, there are a few proactive steps you can take. Firstly, ensure your Monzo app is always up to date. App updates often include bug fixes and improvements that can enhance the reliability of notifications and other features. You can usually update your apps through the App Store for iOS or the Google Play Store for Android. Secondly, keep your phone's operating system updated as well. System updates can sometimes impact how apps function, including the delivery of notifications. Thirdly, familiarize yourself with Monzo's general security settings within the app. While you can't usually disable the transaction approval requests for security reasons, understanding how Monzo protects your account can give you more confidence in the process. Finally, if you're making a large online purchase, especially from a new website, double-check all the details before hitting that Pay Now button. Ensuring the merchant is legitimate and the amount is correct can reduce the likelihood of any issues during the transaction process. The Monzo transaction approval system is designed to keep your money safe and give you control over your spending. While it might seem like an extra step, it's a crucial security measure in today's digital world. By understanding how the process works and knowing what to do if you encounter a delay, you can ensure smoother and less stressful transactions every time. So, the next time a payment seems to be lingering, remember to reach for your phone, open your Monzo app, and look for that all-important approval request. It's usually just a quick tap away from completing your purchase and getting on with your day. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.